Hello Aries, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your August 2023 Tarot Forecast. I hope this energy finds you well. I'd like to request that you please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. Okay Aries, let's see what your energy is for the month of August. August, we have two full moons, one on the first and one at the end of the month, so it's going to be a very, I think, intense, really intense month for us. A lot of change going on. So the first card we have is strategy, the second card we have is broken heart, and the third card we have is the magician in the mirror. So the strategy card for me, along with you having the key to knowledge, looking toward the future, choosing a direction and saving what you're able to save to put toward this journey that you may be going on. The strategy card is also about journaling. It's about finding new and different ways, or maybe going back to old ways of saving, old ways of choosing your direction, looking toward the future. Whatever it is that you're looking for, or however it is that you are trying to step into this change, the knowledge that you have is within yourself, as the magician says. Sometimes we are looking in all the wrong places to find what it is that we're looking for, when we should be looking within ourselves, because we are that magician. We are the ones that create that spark of change, of magic, of motivation, of looking toward the future, of inspiration. And sometimes we really drag ourselves down. Sometimes we really overcomplicate the issue, Aries, of how to look toward the future, what direction to go in, how to save, looking for different ways, new ways, old ways of making charts or logging information or journaling or even saving. You know, the strategy card reminds me, there's this new way that people save money, right? When they get their paycheck, they put numbers on an envelope. I can show you a little bit about what I'm talking about. So they get envelopes, and they 1 to 100 or 1 to 1,000 or whatever, and every time you get a paycheck you draw 2 or 3 envelopes, 4 envelopes, and this says 26, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. So different ways of saving, different ways of putting an effort toward what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to succeed, what you're trying to do. And sometimes we get so emotional about it, we become very we kind of give up. We throw our hands in the air, and we don't allow ourselves to be the magician. We don't allow ourselves to create these sparks of innovation or inspiration. We don't allow ourselves to strive toward the life we desire to create for ourselves, that we know we have in us to create, because things may be a little bit difficult. So we get very down on ourselves, and then we become our worst enemy. We start sabotaging our forward movement, maybe spending a little bit too much money, then making excuses on why we can't do A, B, C, or D. So it's a vicious cycle, and it's something that you really need to strive for in the month of August to stay away from self-fulfilling prophecies of disaster or heartbreakness or failure or unsuccessfulness or not succeeding. Because if you're strategizing and you're looking toward the future and you're saving toward the future and you have your goals and you have the knowledge and you are most definitely the magician, everything should go as planned. And the only thing that can stop us from moving these plans forward are ourselves, and our being too hard on yourself, or maybe putting too much pressure on yourself to succeed. So let's see and it's supposed to be a fun journey, the journey to success. It's supposed to be fun. Don't let anybody tell you that it's supposed to be filled with downfalls and deprivation and failures and all of these things, because it's truly not. And we as humans we overthink shit way too much. So our first card is the Five of Pentacles. So you're searching for help. You're looking for help. This is the feeling of being cast out, left alone, insecurities, doubt. You have this lantern in front of you, kind of light the way, but the storm may be a little bit too much. So remember what I talked about when I talked about setting ourselves up to fail, or setting ourselves up not to succeed, and being too much in our head, and going toward those self-fulfilling prophecies of failures, insecurities, and doubt, right? And this is kind of what the Five of Pentacles is. The Five of Pentacles is you're in this storm and you have this lantern in front of you and you're looking for help. But are you looking for help in the right places, or are you looking for help just to create this illusion that, okay, I looked for help, no one wants to help me, so I failed, and then the broken heart card comes in. So and there's the little quill again. So you are going to have to take control of the situation and create the narrative. You are going to have to create the story that you want to see. You are going to have to create the beginning, you're going to have to create the middle, you're going to have to create the ending, because the middle here is shit, and the beginning and the ending up here are quite wonderful. I mean, it should make you feel good to look toward the future, to save toward the future, to have the keys to the knowledge within you, to learn something new, something fresh, something wonderful that helps you keep motivated and stay focused, right? So the moment that you decide to take control, the moment that you decide to put quill to paper, the moment that you decide to write the story, and look at where she's sitting, right? So she's sitting on this throne, and it's crystals, so she's very much connected to spirit and source. The chair behind her has all these stars. This is semblance of the chariot. So moving forward, dreams coming true, wishes upon a star coming true. She's in gold, that is royalty. She's wearing blue. She's speaking her truth. She's carrying this sword. Her thoughts are, bam, this is what needs to be done. This is how it needs to be done. This is how we're going to do it. And the cat is white, peace. She's very stable, very grounded, and she knows what needs to be done. There's a lot of knowledge here and a lot of celebration here. So you've stepped into your intuition, your creativity, your sensuality, your passion, your power, and you've connected with spirit. So now this goes from pity party to making the command decision to celebration, and now things are just going to take off. Now the Eight of Wands is a great card for things taking off and moving in the right direction, but it's also a card of passion, and it really gets going. And if you're not paying attention to this Eight of Wands energy, things can get completely out of control. You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. You're not in Kansas anymore. Now you're in the big leagues. Now things are starting to happen. Now things are starting to shift. Now things are starting to move. This is a time of passion. It's a time of moving forward. It's a time of growth, but it's also a time of being very, 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 I don't want to say cautious, because cautious is a scary word to some, but very on point, right? You get up in the morning, you make the plans on what needs to be done, you do it, no more, no less. Do it, right? And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. There is no need to rush through this, no need to put too much responsibility or burdens on yourself. You didn't get where you were in a day. You're not going to get where you want to be in a day, right? It's going to be, you're going to have to be very disciplined, and if you fall off, then you get back on. It's okay. Don't be mad at yourself or beat yourself up, right? We get distracted. We are those ones who can be having a conversation and say squirrel, and then there's a squirrel, and then we're off in a completely different direction. But then you have to round yourself back over to where you want to be, and not get lost in all of the chaos and crazy that's around you and all of the change that's happening. Can we say more celebration, please? Okay, so we have a lot of celebration here, a lot of celebration. And this is what I want to say. Don't overdo the celebration. Don't overdo it. because the Two of Pentacles is feeling a little bit imbalanced here, off balance, off track, out of focus, and all of this celebration can lead to distraction, right? So you're on your path, you're making the decisions, your dreams are coming true, you've got the job you wanted, you're in the relationship you want, your connection with spirit is spot on, you're journaling, looking toward the future, saving money, doing all of these wonderful things. A friend comes over and says, hey, you want to go out? Yeah, sure, I've been working my ass off, let's go out. You go out, and you're having such a great time, you overspend, you feel bad about it the next morning, you start kicking yourself in the ass, kicking yourself in the butt, but what did I say? Tomorrow's another day. So you get back on track, right? You get back on track. Don't stay here in this pity party for too long, right? Don't stay here in this feeling imbalance for too long. It's not your responsibility or obligation to hold on to other people's bullshit. It's not your responsibility and obligation to continue to kick yourself in the ass every time you fall down. You get back up and you move forward. And you celebrate the adventures, celebrate the accomplishments. Look at life through that childlike enthusiasm you used to have when you were a kid, when everything was exciting. It wasn't a challenge, or maybe it was a challenge, but it was an exciting challenge, and it's something that you took head on, right? And you achieved it, and you accomplished it. And if you didn't achieve it and accomplish it, you did it and did it and did it and did it and did it until you did achieve it and accomplishment. So don't let this little oopsie knock you so far off track that you get distracted by the oopsie, right? Get back at it. The Death. The Emperor. I don't think you guys know what a big deal this is. This is huge. It is, and here you go. Look, come on guys, seriously though. Let's not end the month with that. So we have the Death card, and we're weeding out the rats, we're cutting cords from things that no longer serve us, and we're opening doors to something different and something new. And the Emperor is there, which shows that you are loyal, you are passionate, you kind of light this fire of enthusiasm and of change. You light this fire of greatness. You have this map in front of you, just like the journal log looking toward the future. You have this map in front of you, and you are planning out what direction to go. What do we do? How are we doing it? Let's go. And it feels like that the moment you decide to do this, someone from stage left or right comes in and makes you feel guilty about the change that you are about to set off on, about this wonderful adventure that you're about to achieve. And then here we are having a little pity party, and here we are being the victim, when we can just, you know what, sometimes you have to tell those people. Sometimes you got to say, the reason why I'm cutting you out of my life is because I know that you don't give a shit about what direction I'm going in. You don't care about what I'm trying to do or achieve in my life. The only thing that you care about is that I'm here for you and giving you what you want, need, and desire whenever you want, need, and desire it, without shit thought of me and what I want and what I need and what I desire. Well, that buck stops here, and what's important here is me and my journey and where I'm going. And don't you dare allow them to make you feel guilty. Don't you dare allow them to make you feel like you are the victim, because you are not. Don't you dare allow them to put you in this pity party. Not mentally, not emotionally, and not spiritually either. Screw that noise. You're on a journey that has the potential of changing your life, and some schnob blah bob is going to make you feel like you should be guilty because you want it to be all about you. A fucking course I want it to be all about me, because it's my goddamn journey. Shoot. People being stupid. Alright. Friendship, prosperity, making new friends. It's very important. We have 3 celebration cards here: the Sun, the 4, and the 3. The 4 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Sun. These are all celebrations. These are all gathering with people, be it different versions of yourself, which is Mother Maiden Crone, or a group of friends who really understand you, who really get you. You're about to find your tribe, and you're about to step into some serious prosperity here, whatever that means to you. Is that a prosperity of love, prosperity of money, prosperity of kindness, prosperity of growth, prosperity of inspiration, bam. You are, besides the 5 and the 8 and the 2, which seem to be caused by other people, you are just so inspired this month to change and to move and to open new doors and to cut old ties. Again, please don't let anybody make you feel a victim. Please don't allow anybody to have that much power over you. This is going to be a month of movement and of change for you. It's going to be a month of finding your tribe and celebration. It's going to be a month of quick movement and you taking control. And you're writing the story here. You're writing the story. If you allow someone to make you feel the victim, you're allowing someone to make you feel the victim. If you're allowing someone to talk to you, to degrade you to the point where you feel insecure and that your journey is pointless, that's you. That's you. That's you giving someone else the power and control over you. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Find people who inspire you. Find people who light fires within you. These are the people that you want to be around. You're not going to want to be around people who extinguish your fire, who make fun of your journey, who don't understand your growth. That's not what you want. Aries, I wish you the best of luck. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Before you go, I want this. One more card. One more card. Oh, it better be the Freedom card. Oh, it's the Truth better than the Freedom card. See your light. We talked about the light. Know your power. We talked about that too. Have the courage to walk your truth. Absa-effin-lutely. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.